Hi, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Wonder Snatch. Today I'm going to do a SASHA Velour tribute, so I'm wearing my SASHA Velour shirt. She's one of my favorite winners of the franchise and I have met her once, so I'm going to talk all about that today. And one of the reasons why I wanted to do this video is because I wanted to learn how to put on a bald cap, so we're going to try that today also. Alright, so don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and turn on post notifications. Okay, see you in a bit. I've got my brows gone and I put on my face tapes underneath my wig cap today. And today we're going to try to apply this bald cap. Okay, I watched a couple of videos online. Hope I can get it right. So we just need to clean the skin. Some alcohol wipe here, around just where the bald cap's going to sit. Careful, don't disrupt the face tapes. Okay, so when it's dry, let's put on this bald cap. Okay, so this is the last time I'm buying bald caps off AliExpress. It's a bit small. Okay, I'm going to try to glue that down to some PROS-AIDE. Let's just let that dry a bit. I think I've got the bald cap pretty much done. It's a little bit small, so unfortunately there's going to be a little bit of a crease here, but we'll hide that in post. Okay, and now I'm just going to powder. I'm going to eggify myself. Bald is SASHA Velour. This is this COTY neutral set. Okay, so just priming. Let's go into some 2W.
Slathering on my paint stick. Sometimes matching colors is really hard to your skin. There are.
I think I need some liquid foundation for that. I'm going to use my Smashbox. Okay, I'm mixing my Smashbox and my Maybelline Dream Urban Cover.
Paint a grid on my head, and then I fill it in. Then I will take a beauty blender. That is
okay. The bald cap is not perfect. I think I might need to try a different brand.
It's not, your face is not just a flat surface, unless you're very, very lucky.
Yeah,
I'm
not going to glue that down. It's too small.
And doing eyeliner that properly matches those.
After she does the foundation, she sketches out with foundation and an angled brush, okay, her eye shape and everything. I saw her do this like behind the scenes during in Drag Race, and I thought, wow, she's like so fine and so detailed in her work. Okay, so on an angled brush, okay, I'm going to use a not too dark color. I'm going to use True Tan to sketch out my nose, eye shape, and liner, okay, like what Sasha's doing.
When I do my contour, I think of it as penciling my entire face. The first thing I always do is my nose. Pointy and dramatic, like all the female villains.
Okay, and then she sketches out her eye shape. She's got a heavy brow bone just like me.
And then I'm gonna pencil out the fundamental shape of my eye. And I can't continue it that far because my actual brow bone is really, really heavy right here.
Okay, my brows, sketching them. She likes an arched.
I like a really, really arched brow. There's nothing as pleasurable as painting on a drag face when you have a completely smooth head. It's like, the makeup just feels like butter compared to when you're covering.
For contour, I will use a little bit of UOMA Beauty.
I also have pretty intense natural bones right here, and I found if I try to do one of those really swooping big cheeks, it doesn't work because you can still see my actual cheekbone here and then the hollow underneath. My face is kind of...
Okay, let's try to make this look a little bit more natural. This bald cap is not the best. So I'm trying to blend that in a little bit more. Okay, and now she goes in with her highlights. Okay, she's using Clown White, but I think I'm just going to stick to 070.
You basically you paint the light onto it.
SASHA Velour also has a Master of Fine Arts in Cartooning, which explains why she's so detailed and meticulous in her painting. I really can learn from her. And with her husband Johnny Velour, she used to publish this queer magazine from Brooklyn called Vim. Okay, and she had plenty of queer artists depicted in there. After she got on Drag Race, the magazine was renamed Velour. There was an essay in one of them talking about the importance of drag, and what she said in that essay really resonated with me a lot. And a lot of the principles in the essay is what I use to approach drag too. This will be discussed in a future video. Okay, and she brings us up to the side of the nose.
3 to 4 different colors of powder to set my face. And the first thing that I do is just use a nice powder puff and a basic, like neutral set color to cover my whole face. And then I go on top.
So she's using a neutral set.
Powder and lighter, super white colors.
So now this is just neutral set.
Not to make too much of a mess. Of course, I wear all black and this table is all black, so it's super white. So I just take like a really thin edge of my...
Okay, and then she's using the edge of her powder to do the contour. It's quite interesting.
I just shade kind of from the brow up and over, and then it goes back, and then from here.
Wow, what's she doing with her? She's doing some sort of weird shit. Okay, let's try to do that.
Down there, I want my cheekbone to be like...
Okay, I'm going to use my MAC Studio Fix NW45 for this. Get it on the side.
Light hitting my actual brow bone, and so I can use as much kind of contour as I can. And now I'm gonna go in with the slightly lighter.
Okay, she does something like this, from brow to brow.
Do a little bit down here, just with this more banana-y color, so it's not...
She tries to reseed this brow bone, so right where the line is. I think I'm just gonna go in brush to fade that in.
To wrestle with the light hitting my actual brow bone, and so I can use as much kind of contour as I can. And I'm gonna go in with the slightly lighter
and then
color.
She's using a lighter color to fade that out. I use my LA Girl Pro Face. This is a bit of a neutral color, just fade this out.
Or banana-y color, so it's not... I think sometimes with the white jaw it looks too strong. Or
So I'm just gonna soften below the jaw with my Morphe and Banana.
highlighting clown white powder and just trace along those.
And super white along these highlighted
The brush, and then I will get to eyeliner. I always do a gel liner with the brush.
Okay, and she blends it all together.
And it lasts.
Fluffy brush.
Paint my face with one product.
Okay, coming together. Okay, now she goes into eyeliner using a gel
I was just
eyeliner.
following the contour that I sketched out earlier, and I do think...
Okay, I had to do that off camera. So I used my HAUS Labs liner just to sketch up the shape of her eyes. Okay, and I'm filling it in with a gel liner. Okay, so just coloring in. Hopefully I won't mess this up too much. She uses a lot of angled brushes. Everything is so precise with her. Okay, it's very difficult to talk. Okay, yes, and of course SASHA VELOUR did win Season 9 of RuPaul's Drag Race. And as I mentioned in my Shea Coulee video, that season was, you know, everyone expected Shea Coulee to win because she won the most challenges. She was really so polished. SASHA didn't really shine as much during the season, but you know, looking back, she was a very, very strong queen with a very, very distinct and very well thought out point of view on drag.
So now, the next thing that I do after I do this is I set my brow.
And because they changed the format of the finale, where they had to lip sync for the crown, SASHA VELOUR came completely prepared. Okay, apparently she had a gag, she had a reveal for every single song. And it wasn't just the gag that made her win, okay? SASHA VELOUR, the lip sync itself was so connected and so so beautifully done. I mean, when she did So Emotional, it wasn't just the rose petals, but you could see in her face and her mouth movements and everything, she really embodies the song. And that's what she brings to all her performances also. Okay, in her usual performances, in her night called Nightgowns, and she also does this show called Smoke and Mirrors. She does a lot of projection work, and she actually came to Singapore to perform 2 years ago. It's really, really good, but it was a bit messed up because the organizer messed something up, and we felt a little bit shortchanged. But I was really lucky I got to meet SASHA VELOUR when she came to the American Embassy, meet a whole bunch of LGBT people, activists, plus me, and some drag queens. Yeah, Becca the Bus was there too. Oh, it's all messed up here. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking and finish this up. I've done my liner and set that with black, and now she's going in with her brows. Okay, her brows are iconic also. She always has a little bit of a tuft in the middle, and she draws on every single individual hair. Okay, this is tough for me. I'm gonna try using this Maybelline Tattoo ink pen, which uses mainly brown pomades, it seems. Okay, let's try.
Kind of angled hairlines along the brow shape. And I try to make sure that they're a little bit darker on the bottom. My goal has always been to do...
Okay, not bad. I'm left-handed, so the right hand might be completely wonky.
Color of brown first, and then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of black to make it super dark. I'm gonna use this especially at the top of the brow, because I do think it looks best when it fades to darker on the bottom. Because that's really where the line needs to be defined. This kind of lighter color, I'm also gonna put into my
bushy brow.
And then for me, I found I couldn't really resolve the end of the crease very easily. Some people...
Not bad. So this is the Maybelline Tattoo Brow Ink Pen. Let's just clean it up a little bit with some clown white.
The liner and then blur up. I found for me the best solution is to kind of just fade it out right around this point where it hits.
And now she goes in with a crease. Her crease fades into the nose. Okay, so another really small brush. These are such tiny brushes. Okay, I will be using to this taupey colored. Okay, I'm using the MORPHE from the Cremated palette. I know I said I wouldn't use any of Jeffree Star's products, but you know, I spent all my money on it, so I thought I might as well use it. And you guys can see how it does. Okay. So this is just a taupey color to deepen up the crease.
I'm gonna go in and add the center piece of my kind of non-unibrow. It's a nice...
Blend it out with some Last Respects.
Signature element. And I like from my...
She goes in to deepen up the brows a little bit and adds a bit in the middle. I'm gonna use my NYX Super Skinny Eye Marker.
And this to me is a really great way to achieve that.
Bushify my eyebrows a little bit. And pièce de résistance.
Signature element. And I like for my face.
Yeah, I will use a little bit of P. Louise to cut the crease. Okay, I'm just going to contour my nose with an angled brush also. Okay, this makeup is really, really hard. Okay, I'm just going to try to fix that nose and I'll be right back. Okay, and now she goes in with some purple and pink blushes. Alright, I'm using my Stacey Marie palette Wasted Purple. Give me some color up here. Okay, and bring that into a pink. And the pink I'm using Clown Blush. Pink and orange.
I am mixing in that purple with kind of pink.
She doesn't contour too heavily. She uses blush a lot.
And I also add the same color then to the tip.
Now she does her under eye, so using lights out.
So then sometimes I just leave it nice and open, but today I'm going to put a little black shadow.
Blends it out with pink.
And then I'll take a fluffier brush and I'm actually going with a little pink color and fade out that black into kind of warm.
Gone a bit overboard with the shadow, so I'm just going to lighten that with some pillow top.
Lips. For my lips, I use 4 products.
Just darkening it up some black now. Ugh. This makeup is really not easy. I think you need to be super fine and detailed to do this one.
Nice bow to the lip, and then I like to come down.
I've cleaned it up a little bit. Going in with my lips now. Okay, so overdraw, and it's going to be a red lip.
There's a happy place that I think everyone has of just the right amount of overlining where it looks...
This is Drak Cosmetics.
It's kind of like the
Immortal.
The bright part catches what could be a highlight on a larger lip, even though it's actually the edge of your real lip. And if you go too much farther,
yeah, color that in. Go over that with my Stila.
Okay, so now I'm gonna just fill it in. All of this kind of...
Alright, I'm just going to contour that, pop on the lash, and I'll be right back with the finished look. Alright, we got there in the end, and this is my SASHA Velour look. Cut up a wig to make my little SASHA Velour spit curl that she had for some of her looks. And I'm done. So here's a tribute to SASHA VELOUR, winner of season 9 of RuPaul's Drag Race and one of the most inspirational queens in my eyes. So if you like this video, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, ring that bell so you're notified every time I upload new videos, and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment down below what you want me to do in the future. Season 9 is full of fabulous queens. I think Valentina is somewhere in the future. So if you like that, stay tuned and I'll see you next time. Bye. I'm going to quickly take some pictures for Instagram before everything falls apart. Alright, and I'll see you next time. Bye!